for G2, controlling the match is the key to winning against EnVy. And for EnVy, just being themselves should be the key, but G2 are proving a formidable opponent.
Absolutely, so here we are. Jumping into map, these two teams, G2, Esports, and Team EnVyUs. Now one map apiece.
Yes.
This map is to decide who will make it to the finals here at Dreamhack Open Cluj-Napoca 2015. And it's all going to be kicking off with the T-side of G2 and what they decide to do with these blocks. How do they opt to close the distance? Looks like they're going for the B play.
Indeed, EnVy playing for the retake towards A, only Apex. And this DT side to make this work. The flashbang's coming. Is it coming in fast enough? Kishima's being completely undetected here, looking for his third frag, but NBK's going to steal it. Makelele only going to frag for his team. That's an easy wipeout for EnVy. And again, I've said this in previous maps of Cash as well. Often you'll have one CT position on through sword, the playing car can't hear it open. So unless you have a CT playing A to mid rotate, they're not going to know that you're coming through the squeaky door. They chose to make the play towards B, and Kishima's position was just too strong. Silenced USP doing the job there, completely undetected.
And now it's time for the force fight from G2, not getting the bomb down. Just Tech 9's a P250 on Rain. Kevlar. See how they perform against the SMGs. Apex is in position, gets smacked down straight away by Dennis in middle. And that is going to be the start of something here for G2 as they can try to use the holes in the defense that have now been caused by such a frag early on. And they are shifting their movement towards A.
Flashbangs, which they're not going to use, just keeping the angle. Great, so going to go in their favor. Now they're on the side. Kenyaso trying to stop them making the cross. Has got two. Could find a third. Dennis has only got three. He's going to get one down here. One for the risky plant as well, which can be defended from main. Finish off Kishima. The back, that P90 is getting all too close. Take him to go down. The damage though has been done. They've got the plant as well, which is a great bonus for G2.
Absolutely, 3 kills and a bomb down is fantastic. And this kind of spot actually, a team like EnVyUs sometimes goes for an execute. I wouldn't expect that out of G2. It's more of a thing that EnVyUs tends to be incredibly proficient at. But we'll have to see. Because they got damage to the economy there, and they are going to buy a couple pistols, but it will be what it seems to be another eco, and we'll see the AKs in the following round. And EnVyUs need to make sure they get a clean one in this round, because G2 have been rocking those AKs, and they will be very overpowering. EnVyUs aren't weapons or enough grenades to defend with.
Grenade out!
How will they choose to close the distance on this occasion? Again, they've got the P250. Dennis and Jacob with Kevlar. Dennis rocking the helmet to boot. Fast play into mid is going to cause a retreat from EnVy.
We also have a fast play into A main here from EnVyUs. It's actually Happy going in with the MP. And he is on a journey of discovery there. And he's discovered that there are no quick flank here. There is one who's by the squeaky door, but will it matter? We've got 2 quick kills coming in from G2 as they try to take control of the B bomb site. That bomb is trying to make its way across, but Apex is going to stop it with the 5-7. And that is a huge loss right now. G2 had a lot of momentum in this round. They need to get the frags now. And here it is, Dennis and Fox both picking them up. In comes MBK, the lone survivor here for EnVyUs. It's all a catastrophe right now for the French side as G2 get the bomb planted. And MBK is facing an incredibly difficult position. He's trying to make his way in. There's the first kill. 2 more players to reveal themselves in Makelele and Fox as MBK tries to force them to peek out, but they're not biting the bait. Here he goes though, forcing his way in through headshot. They are doing such a good job at not revealing themselves. MBK shot in the back. What a ridiculous display there from G2, crushing EnVyUs in a round that they should have had almost clean.
You have to give massive credit to Dennis there, because a lot of people would have gone for the default plant all the way behind the boxes. He planted for Makelele in the checkers area, so Makelele does not have to peek, because if Fox goes down on the site, then he can stop the defuse from coming in. So great play by Dennis, put his teammates in a position to succeed.
Now it's the Deagle, the solitary Deagle, MBK and the rest of the teammates with PD50s and 5-7s. No Kevlar to speak of. They need to hit some unbelievable pistol shots, and they decided to stack towards the A bomb site. Perhaps that will be a pop flash into A main to allow them for some peaks, but very defensive approach here on the anti-eco for G2. They've had some great anti-eco strategies on various maps in this tournament.
Ooh, that nade going to land at Kishima's feet and take most of him away. G2 have 2 Molotovs here, but again, this is a situation where they have a minute on the clock, but I'm already starting to get worried because they need to clear out their path and make sure they can detect where the stack is. At the moment, it seems they're somewhat committed to the A site.
They're going into the stack, James.
They are.
Flashbang.
So Kenya's going to take down Jacob, and now Fox is going to charge through. Again, no Molotovs, they're all going to fall down. G2's anti-eco looking pretty ropey now. Like a curry at 2 AM in the filthy streets of London there. It's not looking good at all. Wayne has an AK though, he's only got 35 seconds.
Yeah, this is very, very hard range to get himself onto the bomb site, but look how they're peeking him. It's beautifully done there by EnVyUs. And this is, I was saying that they had good anti-ecos, but one of the key things about anti-ecos is thinking, okay, how can we lose this round?
Now you're seeing the frustration come out. Now you're seeing the frustration on Makalele. And sorry to cut you off there, like, Team Liquid are a team to look at playing cash on an anti-eco. They are very, very thorough with their Molotovs. We saw one Molotov go in the right direction towards the sandbag area in mid. But other than that, it was a complete mess from G2. They didn't have pop flashes going into the A site. They didn't give themselves enough time. They didn't really try and clear out the A site. They just, okay, let's go into A. There was, they had a guy mid, but they really didn't play the information game. That could have gone a lot better for them. They only had 2 Molotovs to start with. They had loads of nades, but only 2 Molotovs. Molotovs are key on anti-ecos, especially on a map like Cash.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no excuse not to have strong anti-eco strategies and to like have a guy or have it built into the strategy to find the snag, because it is the one way that you can be overpowered. It's the one way that you can lose that round with such a big advantage. Is against the stack, and that's going to be a great situation for EnVyUs, recontrolling the economy there. They of course have a lot of good weapons now. They got the AWP on Kenny S, which is definitely a great sign for the French side, and any French fans out there supporting Team EnVyUs, expecting results from
Roger that.
It's going to be interesting to see what kinds of liberties that he decides to take on this map, because the previous map we saw very defensive Kenny S with the AWP on the CT side, but this is a map where you can do a lot with it. You can go all over the place. Middle, you can go to A, you can push B. There's unlimited options for it.
Throwing smoke.
Okay, so
Throwing
taking a moment to recompose. And Envy again, we said the key for them to win here is to rack up the rounds on the CT side. It's a good start so far. Bit of a tricky one where GC got around back, but have given the advantage back to the CCs with that poor approach to the previous round. Get things back together now. 2 people facing the mid area. Apex will take 1 down, and that will be good for him. He'll leave them in mid to bide their time. He will leave them to their own devices.
Absolutely, and the push is starting to come into the B bomb side. It's
Throwing flashbang.
It's going to be interesting to see if this very defensive setup is going to be good here. If there are nades left to just... Kenny S is going to just wrap up 1 shot. That's 1 player down. That's Kenny S is going to lose his teammate, but there's the first frag. Can he get the 4th to work? He finally goes down, but it's just Dennis left alive to try to save his team in this situation. He's got 45 seconds left, but the bomb is down in a precarious spot, and he's got players crawling into the ball all at once. And here it is, Dennis with the first 1-on-1. That's happy with the frag. Great defense coming in from Kenny S, and that is going to be 4-1 now on the board as C2 has to eco.
I feel like this is a humongous advantage already for Envy. They have momentum, they have money, they have weaponry, they have everything going their way at the moment, and they are the team who can really roll with such momentum all the way through this half, but time will tell. G2 in a position where they're probably going to have to give away another round to Envy. Opting for loads of pistols, going to have no smokes here.
Deploying flashbang.
And there are options where you can try and... Look at this aggression from Happy, just charging in there. Going to take down Makalele, take a lot of damage.
Throwing a grenade.
G2 will at least want a bomb plant from this. Although damage to the economy of Envy will be key as well for the long-term game. At present, they are all in a main, where there is a boost on the sites. And again, they have no nades, there's no flashes. Just PT50 is all they have to offer.
I gotta say, Apex is one of the most enjoyable players to watch playing that middle position, but he is gonna have a nasty...
Dead now, of course.
He's got timing itis there, just looking away right at the wrong moment, and he's gonna fall down. So
grenade out. Deploying flashbang.
See if EnVyUs for very under-equipped pistoling players of G2. They need more damage in this round, but of course, I think 2 frags with just a couple P250s is an enormous result. Let's see if they can get some more done here. They're moving, edging, shuffling towards that B-bomb side where there are 2 players lying in wait from EnVyUs, one of them being Kenny, and it's going to be a good time. And we'll back down, but he's got Kiyoshima. And there is the spray with the rifles, doing the job. Kiyoshima with the triple, and that will be 5-1 now for EnVyUs. And G2 they'll go in with the buy in the next round, so this is going to be interesting to see how they decide to open this round up. But there's no AWP, which is unfortunate for them, because Fox could really help with that, with the AWP entries.
Indeed, if they can take this round, then they will hope that they can pick up the AWP. They can steal it from the carcass of Kenny S, but that is wishful thinking. A 4-round lead here for Envy. A very good start for them in the final map of this epic best of 3 final chapter in this trilogy.
Throwing flashbang.
Coming in.
Fire in the hole.
There are loads of T's here to contend with, but NBK's going to get a 2-man spray down. However, that's 2 CTs lost on the A side, and now the Envy side will be stretched. G2 speeding things up now with loads of time on the clock.
Yeah, deciding to actually go for it. They could actually hold off. They're not committing to the A side, but Happy's there right outside the squeaky door, waiting for these teams to come in. And he's in the right now, and he doesn't know where he is. Michael Ellie will get the punishing frag. The trades come in, and G2 look phenomenal right now after those trades. They can get the bomb down if they want. There's still a minute to play with. And Kenny is moving as the bomb goes down. He's got the yaw from up top. As he looks at the trajectory for Nace. And Dennis, oh, he's going to miss the shot, and Fox is going to punish. There it is. G2 pick up a round, a very speedy round, a round in which EnVyUs chose a timely aggression into A main, but it did not pan out for them in the end.
I'm wondering if G2 even want the AWP at the moment, because Fox had an opportunity to jump on the forklift and go and grab it, but he was like, no, whatever. So it seems they may be preferring the more fluid movement with 5 AKs for the time being. We'll have to see as time goes on. To see if even more Molotovs coming out from the G2 side. The buy continues for Envy, and they are all in now. The second door coming out onto Happy. Apex down to
Deploying flashbang. Grenade out.
Absolutely, this is going to be a big test here. Happy's in a position where he could get caught out there if he goes too deep into squeaky door. With all these teams moving very closely through A main, it's really hard. He's going to be stuck in that position. There's one player that's going to challenge him. It's going to be Apex with the 5-7, and Happy from the back to pick up frag. It's looking quite good here for EnVyUs. Multiple kills doing a massive amount of damage. Yes, he will get the final kill with the wallbang. Apex, phenomenal performance with that pistol, and that is going to send EnVyUs to a new level of dominance right now, because G2 cannot buy, and Apex did a lot with very little there.
That is definitely a performance worthy of golf claps. Apex is quite dangerous with a 5-7, showing his prowess here. Such damage done to the side of G2. They are reset. They are limited to mere pistols, just the solitary Tech 9 as well. Not much going on in the G2 camp.
Deploying flashbang.
If you're a G2 fan, if you admired their run so far, thus far, then you may start to get a little bit concerned here.
It's all about the eco shenanigans again. Apex in middle. Hand or looking the wrong way. There's the first. Do some of the damage as well, but this is a little bit precarious. You'll finally get taken down by none other than Happy. Happy's like, you have failed, you must die. And Kenny S will show him how it's done. Great headshot on terrain. It's just Dennis left alive. Can he get some more damage done here? Still wondering why Happy decided to execute Apex, but
just a very exciting young boy. Dennis makes his way down there. The Kenny will finish him off eventually. That headshot on terrain was brutal. I think a headshot does about 441 damage. A little bit overkill. Oh, there we go. Double ops will continue on the CT side. G2 going for the buy once again. Now they're facing a 5-round lead. And again, you know, you might be a bit worried for G2, but their CT side have shown to be fairly solid, especially wherever Fox is holding. And that's a long way away from now, and they need to get more going for them on their C side.
Laying down
CTs have a reasonable amount of money in the bank, so it takes a while to break them.
Throwing
the B bomb site. Kenny not in a position to get anything done there.
pretty hard for EnVyUs from this position. With Kirishima with some good spray through the metal shutter there, but very hard site to retake. Foxes somehow
make an outline.
Yeah, he's the outline there indeed. Like, well, we'll have to see if Kirishima can get something done from up top and create a distraction for his teammates to play right now. It's being held very, very well, but EnVyUs looks like they don't really want this. Kirishima making a fast frag. So they decide to just make sure that everybody dies on the exit.
Indeed, they want to off that AWP. a good job of it so far. How many people are G2? Well, now it's the Envy side who are starting to get wiped out. Only NBK's alive for now. So who does this favor? Let's have a look at the money going into the next round here. Indeed, Envy will have to force the buy from all their remaining players, obviously, which will leave them with next to nothing in the bank. NBK will continue with about 2.5k. Other than that, not much going on in the CT economy. This is the opportunity. This is the time for G2 to force their way back into this game.
Alright, so
Smoke.
Box on the orb. He hasn't got a fast timing into these, so we'll have to see if he goes very, very defensive on the angle. Looks like he's actually doing that. So well, okay, the aggression's coming from G2. Wow, Happy gets taken down straight off the top of the red container. Apex is looking to get the save here. He does not want to allow the teams through onto the bomb site. And some great counter grenades there from MBK. Just going down will save the day, and the T's will be eliminated. Large and in charge once again, doing the damage. There's another frag coming in, and another one. Apex will not stop. It's just Dennis standing alive now, and Apex is finally going to get eliminated. But Kenny S with the bullet that has Dennis written all over it, and that's going to be another round going the way of the French side.
Indeed it is, but the Envy side have a 5-round lead at the moment. The good thing going for them is that the G2 economy has been decimated, basically. If G2 were to win this round, then they could potentially bring us back to 8-7. However, to allow them to do so. This means that Envy have an opportunity to get their economy built up a little bit more. This time it will be a Kiyashima reduced to the fight. You can see the strains here. NBK picking up a taser. They'll be looking to have a bit of fun later on.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can get the kills coming in with those pistols.
Laying down smoke.
Grenade out. It didn't look yeah, bullets will come in from Apex. Much better this time. 3 kills, just picking them off. Bit like a shooting gallery there in middle for Apex. And Happy will also chime in for some frags as well. So largely ineffectual round, although Jacob has picked himself up an M4.
Apex on 19 kills at the moment.
Flashbang.
He's definitely having a great half for his team. Jacob just looking to see if he can keep himself in a good position here, because if the CTs...
Throwing a grenade.
It'll be easier for him to keep the time on the clock to try to bait the CTs into attacking into a favorable engagement than going out the middle. Very unfavorable for him. Smart play from Jacob. Will he get rewarded? Yes, he'll get the kill into Kiyashima. So a bit of extra damage there before the wallbang comes in from Kenny S. The penetration kill with the AWP. And we'll move into the next round, where G2's money is not all that great. They'll be lacking an AWP as an option. They'll be lacking grenades. So the execute potential is going to be a little bit weaker. EnVyUs in a very strong position to do a lot of work in this first half.
Laying down smoke. Throwing fire.
Position where they more or less have to take the pick. They've got 3 smokes actually, so they could go for a
flashbang
ball, but then they're going to have to go for a pick after that. Got some flashbangs if they choose to smoke quad here, but Happy's already being boosted. Maybe having McNally heading towards Squeaky. G2 is being charged into the fight once again. On to Happy now. Epic goes down as well. He's been integral for the CTs in these rounds. Down goes NBK. Good start for the G2 side. Picking up an M4 as well. So what is the play here from Kiyashima and Kenny S? Looking at the CT economy, they can't afford to lose these rifles. They really have to save. They can't go to try and make a damage play.
Yeah, this is quite a nice round for GT to come back in, actually, because with this kind of a win, with this kind of a round, they can actually, it's very viable for them to get that 9-6. It's quite possible now because of the way that the economy is looking. Had it gone down, of course, they don't really get many. Be careful not to lose too many players. Kenny S is getting frag after frag after frag with the AWP on the exits. He is definitely asserting his dominance right now with his AWP. He might just get another one. The flick comes in, but he won't connect the shot. But still, some brutal, savage action there from the sniper rifle of Kenny S. And we'll see that he is going to save that. And that could actually end up turning things if G2 aren't careful. But I hope they have an execute in the bag here or some way to shut that down, because they cannot afford to let EnVyUs back in. They've got them on the ropes. They could still get a nice amount of rounds in this half.
Envy forcing things up, and Kenny S did enough damage there to limit the utility of G2 once more. They've got the sniper, again, they don't have them on us. 3 players on the Envy side on pistols, and he's going to be flashed out of position. And Apex is coming in now. He's going to have flying at him. That's going to be enough. Hold down the side. 2 shots now. Looking for the third, not quite connecting. They can take him down finally. There's a smoking CZ as well, and things will get hard for Envy.
Kenny has managed to take down a couple players, and in comes MBK with that Deagle. Bomb has been planted, meanwhile, as they look for options here. MBK as Happy tries to get it done through the metal shutter again. And Kiyoshima's going to find himself here. That's a big moment. Kiyoshima finding a headshot as well. Happy comes in from the top, and they steal away the round. That's daylight robbery there. Team EnVyUs will make it to 10, and G2, they should absolutely have had this round, especially after slaughtering Kenny S after only a mere 2 kills there on the defense.
I do not know what just happened in that. I take that back for Envy. That was amazing stuff. G2 have 4 rounds now on their T side. Going into this last round, they have the AWP onto Fox, no armor, an AK onto Rain, pistols, and some grenades. Are we seeing the end of the line here, slowly but surely? But G2 will definitely try to win that pistol. He's got to get some more rounds on the board here.
Absolutely, that Kiyoshima clutch may end up being incredibly key here. He spots Dennis as well behind the vent. He's going to snap him down, and Kiyoshima now is giving his team a massive advantage into this final round of the first half. The sliding map here on Cash. Fox, he can't get the flick in time. Kiyoshima is ruthless. He's down 3 players now. And it's just Rain left to right. A quick kill onto Happy, but he's got Kiyoshima to contend with. What a frag there coming in from Rain. He's going to be pushing into the bomb site. The bomb is on his back. He's got the smoke for cover. So he can make the approach to the bomb site. He's going to have some time as well. He's going to try to get the frag onto the flanking player. The game sense from this man is unreal. More players to find though. Rain, he's going to get another one. MBK goes down. He's created a one-on-one. He's got so much time to use as well. He's going to make his way back towards the middle position. Opponent right now. Apex though, oh my goodness gracious me, Rain is an absolute monster. This guy, definitely one of the smartest and most clutch players in the game.
How can he do this so often, time and time again? 5 versus 1 is not enough to stop Rain. That is why he's a Bond villain. It requires a lot to take him down. A hell of a lot. So he gets that key 5th round for G2. 10-5 is not a bad score here on the T side versus Envy on the CT side. This is doable for G2. This is a reasonable score, I'd say, for both teams.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the CT side is very strong. It's definitely their stronger side. Typically for G2, they can really abuse, again, the skill of Fox. We've seen that in the past. Jakim as well. Michael Elliott in his position towards middle doesn't usually tend to get a lot of action against teams, but he enables Rain and Dennis to do a lot of work towards A and on the rotation for mid support. So Michael Elliott is a very good shot caller in also basically calling for his team, how the round is looking, which is another reason why it's so cool to have him on middle. So we might not see a lot of frags out of Michael Elliott, but we could see a really crazy half actually from the rest of his team. And EnVyUs, they can't. There's no comfort in this series. There's not been a single moment.
No,
not a single moment.
Don't look at 10-5 as a massive advantage here as G2 head towards their CT side. It definitely isn't. This is an average score for this particular map. Sides considered. Again, the pistol round will be key. If Envy can take the pistol, then they will put themselves in a very strong position. Then everything changes within 1 round. If G2 win the pistol, then Envy are on the 4th spy. And I'm still scared if I'm G2.
Absolutely, yeah. It's kind of unreal, though, that Rain got that round. I mean, the previous round where Kiyoshima managed to clutch on the bomb side, pick up the AWP, and just quickly snap someone down is just unbelievable. And we can see the clutch playing out here as he makes his way through. He has the bomb the entire time, and he's just able to just perfectly read exactly where the players are going to attack him from, and he does not falter on a single shot.
Easy 5K.
What an unreal player that guy is.
He is a beast, man.
Yes.
Envy going for 4 Kevlars in
Now
the
is the time.
second pistol. Apex going to have the smoke on the flash. 4 Kevlars for G2 as well. Let's look at the setups here. Envy going for a fast play towards A, it looks like. And G2 maybe making the right gamble. Not going to be playing for the retake here. They're going to have Jakim on the site. They're going to have Rain deep, watching Squeaky and Main. Here we go. Just the lurker, of course, Happy. Who else? Towards mid. Apex pressuring Main. The rest of the team planning to come through Squeaky.
Yeah, lots of damage can be done here. G2 actually has some good positions. 3 players already on the side.
Throw in the flashbang.
They won't get many opportunities to shot. He's coming there. Rain with 2. Can he get any more? Looks like he'll get shut down by NBK. So we have even trades going for both teams, but the bomb site is still heavily contested. The bomb is not going to go down. It's actually fallen onto the ground, and Dennis and Michael Elliott are going to make this much worse. It's just Happy he's left alive now, coming in from short. They don't know his position just yet, but they're cognizant. Counter-terrorists win. Dennis is edging on, and he's going to find the shot. Planting one straight in Happy's face. And that's going to be the round for G2, so they're going to start with a good economy. But James, it's almost more scary right now because the force buy is absolutely coming from EnVyUs.
We just got a real match, Dan, and indeed, the force buy is coming out from Envy all day. Rain with a very fast first shot. And the second one, the bomb carrier going down. That was very nice play by him. The rest of his team to follow up. So NBK will be on the scout, and he'll have a smoke in tow as well. 3 of his players are going to have some Kevlar, 1 with a helmet. I think NBK would have just spotted a player behind the box there as well, which is JKM, so he's just going to wait for the peak to come in and make the call to his teammates. I wonder if this will slow things down. We just saw a peak as well from a player on B. Now NBK has 2 targets to find. Is he going to look for the headshot? Had a bit of a pot shot attempted by the CTs there. Problem for Envy is they don't have any nade to force. Bob's going to slow things up with the smoke on the site as well, and coming with that P90. JKM, they finally wait for him to come out, and this is a good start from Envy.
Yeah, 2 players left, Dennis and Michael Elliott. They'll be shuffling in for the retake, but Dennis takes a shot straight to the face there from MBK, and he is now out. Michael Elliott against 5 with his P90, and Kiyoshima gets it done with the CZ. 11-6. Team EnVyUs, they win the force buy. That is ridiculous. They pick up a bunch of weapons. It could not be more difficult for G2 to get back into this game. There is no way it could be more difficult.
Envy. Just envy things then. At this point, it's expected for them to win the second round on the force buy.
Ridiculous.
In almost every match.
I want someone to crunch the numbers and basically put the numbers out there, their success rate with that.
Indeed it is. Oh, McAlady with a good shot here, but they're going to need many more frags. They are facing, well, they were facing triple P90, but the AK has now been picked up. NBK opting to continue with the scout, although he's at the moment. Focusing towards the B bomb site. Can G2 get themselves back into this once more? They've got a good setup. We've seen Jackie from that position, but that was with an M4A4. He's only got a pistol. Now. 2 more to find. Fox has left the building as well. And maybe the chances of G2 to take this series are leaving slowly but surely.
Michael Elliott finds himself another headshot, so he's going to even up the numbers. This is actually a little bit more labored than it should be. Dennis coming in with a frag. It's the right kill, the CZ. And all of a sudden, Kiyoshima is going to find himself one of the kills back straight onto Rain. And he's going to open up a path towards the A bomb site and middle as well. But MBK is very low. And Michael is healthy with his attacks coming in. Kiyoshima, his attention quickly turning to the right. The precision not quite there. And Dennis is still alive. And there's 2 players in middle right now. The time is starting to play into this round as we have 30 seconds. There's no choice but for EnVyUs to reroute themselves onto that B bomb site. In comes Michael Elliott though from the top with the deagle. Will he find his target? There's MBK jumping around looking for the shot with the scout. And we have also the teammate coming in. That's a nice tag from MBK, but the frags are starting to happen right now. Kiyoshima, he's got 5 points of health. Michael Elliott is going to go down. Kiyoshima wins a very important round there for EnVyUs. 12-6 will be the score now as EnVyUs still asserting their dominance. It was a close call, but still, it's so hard for G2. What are they going to do? They have to eco. Michael
Elliott knows what this means. Dennis did so much work there, but he was on the A site with only 5 bullets left in the CZ. He was facing Kiyoshima. I think in most situations, if he's got a full clip there, he's got 5 bullets faster, but he knows if he misses, he's done. And Kiyoshima won that duel. Michael Elliott so close to bringing this back. Slippery shoes then.
Very slippery shoes indeed. At least the Fox will pick up a kill. A little bit of damage. Too much against the Titans that are EnVyUs, mowing them down with the rifles into the bomb site as they take it away from this side, the G2 side. And indeed, up to 13. Quite the climb indeed for G2. How are they going to begin it though? Their TT side is strong. And now, of course, they will get an opportunity to buy the AWP onto Fox and really get the grenades and rifles going. But they don't have many opportunities to make this work.
They have a 7-round deficit. Despite that, though, It's definitely possible for them to have some consistency racking up these rounds on the CT side, but it has to start here. It must start here.
Throwing smoke.
Fox is going to be on the AWP, of course. See if he chooses to boost him in, and it looks like a fast play from EnVy G2, and they know from Inferno that they want to have nothing to do with Fox.
Here it comes, they're looking to go for the push right now. As a nade does go in from Mike. Easy smoked off, he could get isolated. Be in hot water very, very soon. March into the bomb side. Apex is looking, he's hungry. Number 1, Dennis goes down. There's still more players to find. Apex gets himself number 2. And that is a very strong side take here from EnVyUs. It's not going to stop Hiroshima annihilating Michael Lele. It's just Jacob and Fox who remain here for the G2 side. And they are going to be running, but Happy, he's on the hunt. So JChem is just going to try to survive and get some kills. He knows that EnVyUs, I mean, they got such a fast round there. That they're absolutely looking for these frags. Nice frag from Fox, so he's got to keep this AWP alive. It is incredibly pivotal. If they want to have any hope back in this one, the AWP must survive on Fox. Looks like he's good for this. Hiroshima will be lurking, but I don't believe he's going to be on this angle. Indeed, so both players surviving there. Maybe they have something to work with after all.
No matter what happens in this match, I'm putting a Fox sticker on one of my AWP stands. That is for sure. 2 rounds away now, EnVy are from passing their stiffest test yet.
Laying down smoke.
Maybe not just in this match, but in history.
Throwing grenade.
Who's going to get the first advantage?
Flashbang.
Trying to make sure that nobody's going for any early aggression.
Laying down smoke.
People in the mid for G2. Going to be rotating one back towards A. And EnVy just expecting some aggression. You can see the passive positions they're holding, making sure that they're not losing any real estate there towards Squeaky, towards main, towards B.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Kenny can find a pick. It's a slow round from EnVy. We've seen a lot of the slow rounds from them. Definitely a bit but GT, they'll give up middle.
Flashbang.
They have to let it go.
Throwing flashbang.
Impressive force with EnVyUs. And just like Apex is going to be going in here, potentially for the frags. They're going to the B snap. Hiroshima with the entry.
There's one more person to contend with, and we all know who that is. Fox, though, gets taken out of position. There's enough players to trade here. And now EnVy re-smoking the CT area are going to have a strong hold. We've got Happy lurking in mid, so the CTs can't make it through to vent. To look for it.
Incendiary out.
Duel as well. Now it's 2 B players remaining. They've got 2 fast frags there. Kenny has to trade, and it's Dennis versus 2. He's getting a bit tagged. Dennis has made his way as well, but got Molotov coming in to try and stop him from getting the defuse. Happy to take him down. Now EnVy have 9 match points. From the brink of destruction on Inferno, they've brought it back to this.
They've risen from the flames, absolutely. G2 in a horrible position at the moment. No money and no option if they lose this round. This is all on these next rounds here. EnVyUs in a position to take themselves to the finals. A Dreamhack Cluj-Napoca. And what a finals it will be. They've got to close against G2. That was pretty problematic in the past. We all remember Inferno. And we've got the 3-man push coming in. On B storage. And NBK's going to face the 3 players. They get shot in the back. This is unbelievable stuff from G2. They're fighting. They are fighting with all their heart and spirit. And they're making it happen. Rain with a double towards the A bomb site. And Kenny is now the last man standing. But can the most wanted man in France deliver damage here to G2? Because if he does, that's still going to be very, very important for EnVyUs.
Well, it looks like Interpol are closing in on his location. Kenny missing the shot there, but following up with the Tech 9, done a bit of damage. Starting this round with 3 AWPs, wondering how much money they will have left at the end of it. So, G2 down but not out by any means. AWP up by Rain as well, will be thrown over to Fox, one would presume. And now, I mean, again, EnVy started that round with 3 AWPs. Look at the money they have left following this. Their buys coming in, and if they lose this round, then they'll probably
kill them, and then we go home.
Absolutely, yeah, they've been doing a great job on inflicting economic damage, and they definitely have a chance. It was G2 after all.
Throwing fire.
The play to middle, it would seem here from G2. Grenades. Trying to make sure that they don't get
Grenade out!
But this is a fast round.
I'm throwing fire.
He's holding down the A bomb site. Kenny to trade. Rotating, but Happy is annihilating the entire economy. Trade down, Mouth one all day, 3 headshots. Only Fox remains now versus 4 players. He'll take one, and that's going to be that. Envy will take it in one of the most difficult victories I have ever seen in Counter-Strike.